Hey guys, Privyet677 here, and I'm playing Minecraft. In the last episode, we did some crap and we did some fancy stuff, so with this episode we will do some other fancy stuff and do better stuff, and we're gonna get some stuff done. But in this episode, I'd like to do some mining. A lot of the episodes, the first, are going to be mining, because that's the thing you have to do. You have to get the resources. After you've gotten all the resources, you start building and you start doing fancy stuff. So we are definitely going to be mining a lot in this episode, so prepare, and the next episodes, and all the episodes, because all the episodes are going to be mining. Does that make sense? I think it does, if you understand what I'm talking about. You should be understanding, because if you're not understanding, you're not living. If you're not living, you're not understanding, and if you're not living, and I don't know anymore. Okay, let's go. Probably should get some more pickaxes. Let's just do this, and let's go over here, and let's click there, and click there, and click there, and then we should go over there, and do that, and that might be good, so let's go. Okay, let's go down here, and let's do some mining, because I know you will. Okay, we are about to find a vital point in this expedition. A point that can change reality itself. Whether I turn off to the side of this cavern, or I continue to dig straight down here. I might go to the side, changing reality forever, erasing the universe where I went down here. But in the universe where I went down here, any other side options, going back around everywhere, down through there, it's all non-existent. It all becomes void of existence. So what do we do? This is a vital point in reality, in this world. What do I do? Well, naturally, I do all of them, but first, we will do here. I might find a place down here, and I might find some, fancy schnazzy stuff. And maybe I won't have to do the other places. We'll see. You never know until you try it. That's what they always say. Or is it? Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let's go. So, we've gotten a decent ways down, and we are going to get somewhere. I promise you that. And if we don't, then you can take my money. Hey, look, iron. Yes, I told you. You can't take my money anymore. We found something. Good. Whew, I was beginning to worry there because I don't have any money. Whew, yeah, it's good. Okay, let's go over here. And, we got some more iron. More iron. There should be a game called More Iron. I would play it, and it would be fun. Okay. So, let's just dig everything out here, and let's get everything, dug out, and okay. There's nothing over here. Good job, game. You're useless. Yay. Okay, so we go over here, and we're gonna go down here, and we're gonna go over further down here, and then we're gonna go even further down here, and even further down here, and it's going to be fun. So let's go down here. You might have noticed my voice, my tone is generally different. That's because I decided that I needed to go a little bit different, because my current voice was kind of, unsoothing. I felt like whenever I watched my videos, I was about to cry and start breaking out in tears because I was just kind of shrill. It was very shrill, yes. You see, it was kind of loud and it's not very, soothing. And who wants to watch a video where their ears are being killed violently by a meteor? Because my voice was a meteor, yes. It was called Meteor 2.3.9.2. Because that's a real number. Of course. So let's go down here. Oh, more coal. Great, we need that stuff. This is a useful mining expedition. We are getting somewhere. We should be proud of that. Eventually we should find a cave somewhere along in these areas. So we'll get this coal. We need to get as much coal as possible. In some of my worlds, I've gone into a point where I have everything. I have 9 stacks of diamonds and everything, but I only have like 2 pieces of coal at a time. I have to go down and get coal every time, so this world I'm going to get all the coal I can find, because it's better to have 9 stacks of coal than to have 9 coal. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure you do. You're a smart person. Obviously you're watching this video. Subscribe, by the way. Okay, let's go over here and let's go and get some more coal. I think this is all the coal. Oh dear, what was happening there? It was weird. Okay. Let's do that. And let's go down further into the deep, dark chasms of the earth. Oh, so, about some small talk. I was watching the Metro 2033, no, not Metro 2033, the sequel to that, Metro Last Light, E3 gameplay, of 2012, I think. And there's 2 gameplay sessions, and it was the most recent one, is 2012 E3. And there's a scene in there where they go into an airplane that's been crashed, and it crashed right as the bombs are going down. And it kind of explains some of the story behind that. And there's a point where you get into the cockpit, and you're actually you have like one of those, oh, I'm Artyom and I'm all psychopathic, or not psychopathic, but schizophrenic and what's that word I'm looking for? Not schizophrenic or psychopathic, but psychic, right there. I'm Artyom and I'm all psychic and stuff. And he went into a flashback into the past and stuff, and he you could see the camera view through the cockpit windows behind the pilots as the plane was going through the clouds. You know, it was just a normal flight. It was like, oh, we're going to Moscow, tower was going fine, everything was fine. And then suddenly there's this big kind of a flash. They're in some clouds, so you couldn't really see much, but there was this big flash, and suddenly the plane's engines were malfunctioning, and they were beginning to go down. It was like, oh crap, what's happening? Pilots are all freaking out. That's kind of understandable, really, but they were really freaking out, and basically they ended up getting to the clouds, and to find they were pretty much like, oh my god, the world is exploding around us. Oh god, my throat just kind of hurt a little bit. I'm sorry. But basically, it happened to be one of those things where they got to the clouds, and you could see missiles off to the right launching. Russia was launching their missiles, and there was a big mushroom cloud happening right in the middle of downtown Moscow. And the plane was going down there. We're like, oh god, the co-pilot was going insane. The pilot was more calm and collective, but I think he was pretty much freaking out, because who really wouldn't be? Hey, look, a cave. Who wouldn't be freaking out if the entire world is exploding around them? You know, it's not enough that the plane you're in is crashing, and oh yeah, all the while this is happening, you can actually hear the passengers in the back screaming for terror, and but yes, you can basically you know, it's not enough that your plane is crashing and you're gonna die by crashing into the middle of a city. It's that the world around you is being burnt and is on fire, and everything is being exploded. So yeah. So not only are you going down with the knowledge that you're gonna die, you're going around with the knowledge that not only are you gonna die, but like everyone in the city that you were trying to land in is also going to die. And if everyone's dying there, and there's other missiles being launched to the right of you, then everyone else in a bunch of other places are going to die as well. Which, in general, isn't a very good thing to be dying on, especially when you're helpless. I mean, just imagine, you're just flying to your city, and going on vacation or something, and suddenly the plane starts crashing, you go through a cloud, and the entire world around you is blowing up. That wouldn't be pleasant. I wouldn't enjoy that. I don't think anyone would. The first time I saw that video, I was like, my god, this is depressing. It was like, oh, there's a spider. Hi, spider. See, the reason these monsters are so mean and crap is because they don't watch stuff like that. They don't watch really deep videos. And this is why I love the Metro series, too. It's just such a beautiful series, and it's got a lot more deep meaning. Especially more than those video games like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is just, it's not a bad game, but it's not special. It's just some multiplayer thing that doesn't really have a very developed storyline, and it's got a terrible community, unfortunately. And when a game has a terrible community, even if it's not intended to have a terrible community, it just does not happen well, and it just is not good. And it's not necessarily the game's fault, but how exactly, what can you do, There's not a whole lot you can do. It's unfortunate, but that's what happens. Anyway, let's probably move on. We've been talking about this thing for a little while now, and I'm sure you guys are ready to move on in the conversation. So we're in this cave. We found a cave. That's really good. We should be proud. But let's get some coal here. As I said, I want to be getting as much coal as possible. Also, I noticed in the end of last episode, I did not end on the top of a mountain, which makes me sad. But, I suppose I probably should have expected that I wouldn't be ending on the top of a mountain every episode. But, hey, oh well. What can you do? So, anyway, we should probably be getting, to some of this stuff here. I think, we got the iron there. There's only one iron. But, we have, dang, okay. I didn't know I had 29 iron already. I thought I had, maybe 10, maybe? Oh, oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Yes, I know, Hunger. I know you're kind of, ow. Okay, I see, Hunger. You don't have to be going out, ow. Please, stop. Please, Hunger. Please, ow. Yeah, I can tell I'm gonna be starving a lot here. Great. Thanks, Hunger. I love you. And we're up, and it is nighttime. Which means I'm just gonna wait in here while I starve to death. Maybe there's some cows. Yes, there are some cows. Okay, there's skeletons out there, though. There's brown sheep over there, too. There's lots of sheep. The sheep are one with this valley. Oh, well. Well. I haven't watched Lord of the Rings, actually, admittedly. I need to. I did watch the what's it called? What is it called? The Hobbit. Yes, I did watch that. That was a good movie. I should watch The Lord of the Rings, but that, if I'm not mistaken, kind of reminds me of the one mountain thing in it. I don't know. I don't quite remember what it's called. Some, medieval-ish name, but it has, an eye in it. Yeah, oh well. I'm probably embarrassing myself more than anything right now, so I think, actually, right now, this would be a good time to end the episode, so I'll start some coal in the fires, or iron ore in the fires with the coals. And in the next episode, that will hopefully be ready. So, this is Privyet677 here, and until the next episode, please don't die.